Hello, hello. Testing, testing. What's up, guys? How's it going? We are back. We were gone for a hot minute, guys. I was out of town for a week, and whew. Hope you guys have been good. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, I'm totally out of town, and didn't have my laptop, so I couldn't work on anything. So that's why I haven't been able to upload anything for a week. But we're back. It's our first stream back. I'm not sure how long it'll be. We'll see what we get working on, but okay, so I posted on YouTube. I gotta level with you guys. Posted on YouTube earlier that we were gonna be working on Psycho Sniper tonight. All right, I said that. And well, you see, I sort of maybe did it off stream. Now hear me out. Don't be mad. We look at all my snipers here. As you can see, I was getting ready to do it with you guys. I was getting ready for the stream. As you can see, I bought a bunch of snipers, expecting it to be, you know, lots of failure and whatever. And well, what happened was yesterday and the day before, I hopped on and I was working on it and I was running interchange. I tried it for like 3 hours on 2 days ago on interchange. That was when I got back from my trip the day after. And then yesterday I tried it for three more hours, or no, about 2 hours last night on interchange. We were trying Psycho Sniper and I kept getting 2 or 3 kills without dying. And then obviously you need 5 and then you got to extract. And I'd get 2 or 3 and then I'd die. And I kept running into like just huge squads, and like with a bolt action, it was just very difficult. That like all the 2 or 3 kills I'd get were solos, and then the squad would wipe me, so it was like really brutal. So I was like, you know what? I'm changing up my strategy, guys. I'm gonna do it on factory. I'm gonna run factory and get 2 or 3 kills there, and then we're gonna hop over to, you know, maybe interchange or something, and see how that goes. So. Yo, what's up, Chiva? How's it going, bro? I'm kind of explaining how I already did Psycho Sniper, even though that's what we were supposed to be working on. That's why I have all these snipers. So, yo, you finally got your theta? Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I was gone for a week, dude. I bet everybody's got huge updates like that. I'm stoked. Well done on the theta, bro. Well done. Anyway, so I was trying with the MXLR. I didn't like that, guys. I hated it, so I switched up to my favorite gun, the M700. So I was bringing the 700 to because I got the M61s and the M80As A1s in there, and I was going to factory. Got like 2 or 3, and I felt like it was easier, and because you know the players, they just spawn faster, so I was able to complete it on factory, which is absolutely crazy. I've never done that. So, Psycho Sniper's done. So that means, are you working on Kappa, Chiva? Because where we're at right now, guys, to get Kappa, I'm pretty sure we just need stray dogs and the guide, and then we get Kappa because I already have all the items. So I think we'll see if we can do the guide. Let's see if we can work on that. Let's clean this up first. It's a mess. And I feel so bad. I literally bought all these snipers because I was like, oh, look at, I built like 3 of these meta ones, a couple DVLs, and I was like, oh yeah, we'll need it. And I was able to do it tonight on factory, which is nuts. Blows my mind. I did it after dinner. Just took like, I think it took like 90 minutes, hour and a half, something like that. All right, let's sell this stuff. Are you going for, Chiva, are you going for Kappa now that you got your theta? That is a big accomplishment, dude. Well done. Look, I bought all these little rigs. I was getting ready, dude. I was so ready to grind that out. I feel so much relief. I honestly, like, I'll be honest, I almost didn't turn the stream on. I finished it like 20 minutes before I was supposed to go live. I was just messing around, getting my settings right. And I was like, oh no, I got it done. I kind of just want to go pop a bottle of champagne just got Psycho Sniper done after so long. I was like, let's go pop a bottle of champagne and hang out. But we can. I want to say hi to you guys because it's been a hot minute since I was out of town. All right, let's clean this up though before we crack on. We gotta sell all these snipers that I built. This is so funny. I'll take that. Hold on, we're gonna strip them. And I'm never using a sniper again. But I want these parts. There we go. That. Okay. I'll take that. And then look at these bad boys. I built like these meta snipers, getting ready for this quest. And ended up doing it way faster than I thought. I can't believe it's already done. I'm still like kind of in shock. So we're actually gonna just literally sell all this stuff. We're getting rid of it. All right, that. Is this? No, it doesn't look special. Oop. Oh no, come on, give me a break. How's everybody's week? And it's been like a week since I've seen y'all. I'm gonna get back to working on some videos now that we're back. I obviously couldn't do it while I was traveling. I went to California. That's where I was. It was a good time. Okay, this. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of these real quick, free up some space. Oop, this one. That's how you know I was gonna do it, guys. I built all these snipers getting ready for that quest with y'all. Alright, let's clean this up. You could put ammo in there. I didn't know that. I don't think we want to do that though. Alright, let's keep stripping these. We're not using any of these ever again. And then we'll work on the guide. Oop. I don't want that. Hey, by the way, this build is amazing. You guys should, I jacked it all up. Hold on. This is the build that you guys should use. Let me move this. I think, yeah, just better. Look at this build, guys. This is how I did it so fast. So, like, this is suppressed. If you guys want to run suppressed, look at this. 50 ergo on this thing. This doesn't matter because it's a bolt action, but like 50 ergo on a suppressed sniper, that's pretty good. And this gun is wicked cheap to build. If you guys didn't know. And I think you could fold it too. No, you can't. But whatever. I mean, it looks like it has a folding thing, but the game doesn't let you fold it. But anyway, yeah, 50 ergo is nuts. And then look at this. If you want to get freaky with it, you do it like this. Wait, where'd it go? Look at this. So if you want to be loud, 66 ergo. That's insane. 66 ergo with shooting M80A1s. It's really good. So that's how I did it on factory. Was I with this build? Because it was so snappy. It was like, I think that's higher than the MXLR. Yeah, look at that. The ergo on the MXLR, 36, 66. It's not even close. Forget about it. All right. We're not using any snipers ever again, so I'm getting rid of everything. I don't even want to look at them, dude. I can't stand Psycho Sniper. They should remove that quest. Well, they should remove it. Oh, there's even more snipers in here. Get rid of that. That. All of them gotta go. I don't want to look at a sniper. That. Look at this. I was experimenting with all the different snipers. They all gotta go. Even this thing can go. We're selling it all. Another one. I don't even want to look at it. Get them up. Get them out. We're cleaning them out of the stash too. Every sniper is getting going. Have you guys noticed the raid timers? Like the loading in time is much faster? That's what I heard. It's kind of what I was experiencing working on Psycho Sniper too. This is getting in nice and quick. It's kind of nice. Hunting trip. We finished that a while ago. Yo, what's up, Rapizi? Dude, I just finished it before going live, and I feel so bad because I wasn't recording. I tried like 3 hours 2 days ago, or 2 or 3 hours yesterday on interchange only, and then today after dinner, bro, I was like, let me just give it a shot real quick. I'm going live in a couple hours after dinner, you know. Let me just give it a shot in Factory, and I did it on Factory, bro. I did Psycho Sniper and Tarkov Shooter Part 8 on Factory. So forever my recommendations are going to be that's where you should do it. It was so much easier. It was okay running around interchange, but it was just taking forever to like find people, and running into teams, bro, it was killing me. I get like 2 or 3 kills, and then the teams would take me out because it's hard to take out like a 3-man with a bolt action. Are you working on it right now, Rapizi? Like, is that your current objective? Look at all this money I spent on these weapons. You're doing Lighthouse, you kept getting 2 of 3. Dude, same, yeah, that's exactly what was happening. Lighthouse, interchange, same thing, like open areas. I get like 2 or 3 and then get smacked by some team. You should try it on Factory, bro. What weapon are you using? Just to do it. What weapon are you trying to do it with? Aren't I running into geared players on Factory? You know what's funny is they're there. Yeah, they're there. But so I was playing like really slow. Like I would load into Factory and because obviously when you're starting out, I have 0 kills, so the timer is nothing. So when I first started it, I would be like a little bit more aggressive. The counter is at 0, so I'd move around a little faster. I would try to find somebody, maybe hunt a guy. I was trying to get up in that medical area because if you go in the medical area, you can see towards the the vertical medical tower. You can see out the windows towards med tent. You can see on the rafters by the chopper where people try to go for the quest, and you can see out the hallway. If you're on the 2nd floor, you can see out towards like forklift and that. It's a really good spot. So when I started it, that's where I would try to go, and I would just listen for players, and if I saw like a 2 or 3 man, I would like not engage him unless they were far away or something, or I'd shoot the last guy. But I would really like look for solos, and it's a lot of trigger discipline, like not shooting. Just like wait for a solo, bro. And then once I got I think I got 1 kill in my first raid, and then the next raid I had a bad spawn. I was outside, you know, by courtyard. So I stayed out there because everybody was fighting in the office and I didn't want to run in there. So I had 1 kill. So I stayed out there and I waited. Nobody came. And so then I honestly, I just extracted. I got the run through. Nobody came. They were fighting and they had like machine guns and stuff, and I didn't want to push it. So I was like, all right, I'm not gonna risk it. We'll reset. I didn't get a good spawn, and I would just, if I got a bad spawn like that, I would just reset. And then if I got a good spawn, I would engage. I would try to get into a good spot. But yeah, it was a lot of like patience. I think I got like 5 or 6 run throughs. If you can get those 2 quests, I know you can do the rest for Kappa. Dude, exactly. I was feeling a lot of burnout and stress, dude, from like Tarkov Shooter Part 8 and Psycho Sniper, because I just don't like using snipers. So it was making me like not want to play. It was weird. But now that they're done, I'm feeling good again. They're hardest quest for me. You're at 0? Yeah, dude, try Factory. And you're using the DVL? Dude, can I make a recommendation? If you're open to it, try this gun right here. Look at all these weapons I tried. This one, dude. Look at this. This is the one you gotta try. Well, you can use whatever optic you want. I actually was using a Tango. So it's an R700, right? But look at this, dude. 69 ergo, almost 70, dude. This thing is so snappy. It's like this is more ergo than when I run like an NL or like an M4. This is the ergo, and this is crazy. So you're able to really ADS, and the scope helps. I highly recommend a scope. And then just put M80A1s or M61s in there. So it's the Pro. There's 2. You have the AICS one, but this is the it's the Pro 700, the M700 Magpul Pro, dude. Yeah, it's all the Pro stuff. So once you put that on there, where is it? Pro 700, and then you just put all the Pro stuff on. It's like really easy to build. But the ergo is insane, and then you just chuck one. Look at these. These can just be thrown right on. You're at 73 ergo. 73, dude. Why did mine drop? Is it because I put a flashlight on? I think it's because I did the flashlight. Yeah, it's the flashlight. Dude, you want a flashlight because you're on factory, so it helps, but... And it's loud. Doesn't matter. Don't try to be quiet. And then look at this, though. Once you're ready to suppress it, if you want, you can do the wave QD, and it still has... It's suppressed now, and it's still got 53 ergo, which is insane. The MXLR only has... I think it's 33 or 36 ergo. So, that's way better, bro. Good luck, dude. That's how I did it. I will forever do it that way. Just really patient, really calm on factory. Dang. Oh, no. You didn't get the headshot? Oh, so use that at 700. I don't know what level you are. I used that 700 to get my first 3 kills. Once I had 3 kills on factory, I switched it up and I used the AX. What is it? I think it's AXMC. Is that what it's called? I use this, so you can just one-tap people. So yeah, get 3 kills with the 700. This is so expensive to use, bro. I mean, you could use this the whole time, but it's a... I didn't know how it was gonna work, so I don't want to like just sink all my money. Your sniping improved a lot. That's good. That's really good. Let's clean all this stuff up, dude. Getting rid of all this sniper stuff. I don't want to see it. I just don't even want to look at it. Dude, you can do it. I'm not the best sniper, dude. I'm not good at it. And it's my least favorite quest, and I got it done. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. So yeah, and time-wise, it took 3 hours 2 days ago. I did it. I tried for like 2 or 3 hours yesterday, and then I was able to complete it today. And took me like an hour and a half. So not bad. Oh, I don't know how much this matters too. I was also taking breaks, bro. Like I got my 3 kills, and then I just like walked away from my computer and I turned it off. I like logged out of Tarkov. I just took a break to like reset. You know what I mean? Because you can feel the pressure once you start getting those kills. You've just never wanted to do these quests, but now you know you can do it. Yeah, you do. You can absolutely do it. They're hard, but you can definitely do it. After I got those kills, I'd get some kills and then I'd go like walk away and go hang out and chill for a bit. All right, we're just cleaning all this stuff up, guys. Getting ready. So I think for the guide, technically, yeah, see, I was running interchange and factory to do Psycho Sniper, so I haven't died. So there we go. You just got to Shooter 8 this morning, so I'm glad I can progress both at the same time. Yeah, dude, wait till you get both and definitely do them at the same time. 100%. That's the way to go. 2 birds with 1 stone, man. And that also helps, by the way. If you use the M700 and get those the headshots, you complete Tarkov Shooter Part 8. And then once that's done, you can immediately just, you know, switch to the other one. And you don't have to worry about the headshots anymore. You can just aim for the chest. Oh, and I don't think I looted anybody, bro. Any of those kills, I don't think I looted a single one. Not one. Once I got the kill, I was just focused on... all I wanted was the kills, so I didn't care about any of the loot. So all those 5 kills... didn't get any. No loot. There's a time for gooping, and then there's a time for making sure you don't die. Distracting. All right. Just getting sorted before we crack on. I should have probably done this off before I started streaming, but it's good to catch up with you guys. How was your week, dude? I was gone for a week for PZ. How was your week? Anything cool happen? I don't want this. Dude, look at it. This is I did get this recently off a guy. He has I think it's all PvP ammo, which is crazy. Yeah, 100 rounds. If I use 9mm, that'd be a gold mine. But I don't use 9mm. So we're gonna be running class 6 for the whole thing. For the guide, this is another one. I try to get the annoying maps out of the way first before moving on. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, rig. And we're not using a TX15. We're not doing that. We're gonna use something a little spicier, probably like an NL or something. Yeah. I think I have one on a mannequin. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Yoink. We need an optic. Seems high, doesn't it? That low bave. Or no, turn those off. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, if they're really close, you hip firing anyway. All right, cool. So for the guide, we are gonna be vibing. We're not gonna sprint. We're not gonna try to like transit, glitch, or whatever they call it. We're not doing any of that. Light looting, and like as we mosey along, lots of listening, lots of moving at a good decent pace. Ooh, let's actually need more of these AK mags. Ooh, is that BS? Yeah, not bad. Alright. And then we'll do probably BP. I don't really want to mess around, like, you know what I mean? I want to be ready for situations, so I think we're just going to run BP. Yeah, that's a lot of ammo, and then we'll run BTs in the last one. Now here's a question. Do we do the guide at night, or do we do it during the day? Because it's totally different vibes. We have to think about it. What are our maps? How would you guys do this? What's the order that you would do it in? I like to do the maps that I hate first. Like, I hate Ground Zero. I just don't like that map. These are the maps I gotta do. Let me know what you guys would do. I'm gonna think about it for a second. I'm thinking I would do Ground Zero to start. We could do customs. We could just work down the list in order. Or we could do the familiar ones, the ones that we're familiar with. Man, I don't know to like daytime or nighttime. You're not a fan of Ground Zero either? Yeah, I can't. I hate that map. It's just too small and linear. And the extracts on Ground Zero suck. Streets. You cannot do the transit glitch anymore. But does the transit count if I go like Ground Zero and I transit to streets? Does that count? Yeah, I finished Shooterborn. I only have these two quests before I get Kappa. Stray Dogs and the guide. And then I already have all the items, so we're basically at Kappa. I just need to... Stray Dogs just kind of happens. I'm surprised it didn't happen. I literally didn't run into them. How many raids have we done? 880 raids. And I didn't run into the goons, like the goons at all. You can transit. All right. If that's the case, let me pull up, because we could do the Ground Zero to streets and hammer that out. We'll have cash for the car too. All right, let's see here. All right. What's up, Prowess Gaming? If you don't see the goons, it's because you're the goon. Yeah, fair enough. That could be it. All right, I'm looking at the Ground Zero map here. I see the transit to streets. It's like halfway. It's not a bad spot. We could try to do Ground Zero first. I hate that map, so... Dude, I just don't play it after I finish. I haven't been back there since, like... I think the last time I was there was Shooterborn. Alright, let's go Ground Zero. And we'll either try to extract or transit. That's the play. Stems. I'm not bringing a bag or anything. I don't care. Am I overweight? No, we're good. Alright, here we go. We're starting the guide. With our least favorite map. Ooh, do we go at night? Could go at night. Feel like nighttime might be better. Because everybody's sniping on that map right now. But nobody will be. I don't think people will be sniping at night. Chuck some nods on. Yeah, let's send it. I'm gonna take that just in case this optic sucks with night vision. All right, guys, we're starting the guide officially. We have 2 of them done. That was unofficial. How you doing, Prowess? When does the transit count? Like, if I transit to streets, does it count it, or does it count when I extract from streets? When do we get credit for it? I've never. Last time I did the guide, transiting wasn't even a thing. It wasn't an option. Hell yeah, brother, let's go. Once we transit out of a map, that one is done. All right. Dude, I can't believe we're already at the guide. I know some people have, like, already, like, obviously tons of people have Kappa by now, but, like, we haven't, I don't really get to play as much as, a lot of people. I'm not full-time streamer. I kind of play when I can. Get, like, 2 or 3 hours every day, every other day, something like that. But, the fact that we were here at the guide already is very exciting. Especially after taking a few years off. The game's changed so much. I think we're 2 quests away. Unless they added a bunch of stuff that I'm not aware of. We only have these 2 quests before we get Kappa. I looked up all the other quests I have, and none of those are required for Kappa. We might have to transition to a day raid since this is taking so long. Dude, we might have to go. Yeah, this is terrible. We're gonna go daytime. I think there's a problem because my factory raids, I was getting in like 30 seconds. The game is so much better now with the raid times. You don't mind dying as much now. Yeah, that checks. When you don't have to wait like 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes to get into a raid, you know what I mean? Dude, I can't remember when it was. It was a few streams ago. We were talking about it, and I was saying BSG is so far behind the industry standard for raid times, like Arc Raiders. But the one thing that BSG does right is they, regardless of your raid time, you know that you're gonna start at the same time as everybody else, like at the start of the raid. That's a big deal. I don't like how Arc Raiders. We're just gonna go daytime, guys. That's what we're doing. And since we're going daytime, I don't need that. Yeah, I hate how Arc Raiders spawns you in like, it can spawn you in like 10 or 12 minutes into the raid, dude. All the good loot's gone. You'd think there were so many people playing, they wouldn't have to do that. Yeah, since we're at the start of the guide, I'm not as worried about dying, but obviously we don't want to. So we're going to be playing very safe. If I can. If I can control the urge. You played 100 hours of Ark and got bored? Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know if I quite reached 100 hours. Like after it came out, I maxed out the hideout, like the 7 or 6 or 7 modules. I maxed all those out, and I completed the 63 or whatever it was quest from the traders, and I was like kind of over it. Tarkov ruins other games for you. It does. It is. The gunplay is awesome. It gets your heart going, dude. It definitely gets your heart going. All right, we don't want to die. We gotta play nice and safe. Figure out where we spawned in. Work our way towards either a transit to streets or some sort of extract. We'll see wherever we spawn. Do I have to wait on the transit? Like, do I have to wait like a minute or 10 minutes before I transit so I don't get a run through? Do you know anything about that? So I don't want to get a run through if I like. What if there's actual PMC spawns like by Skyside and the sales office area. So if I spawn there, can I just transit, or do I have to wait? You did the first expedition. You've not played since. A minute before you can use transit. Okay. So we'll see where we spawn, but that's good to know. All right, where the hell am I? This is right by the transit. Transit's right there, is it not? Isn't that the transit? We're at the transit. So you said I just need to wait a minute? And then we're gonna go streets? Okay. That's the transit, right? Isn't it right there? Okay, sick. We have a couple spawns to worry about. Dude, if we can get ground zero out of the way this easy, that would be amazing. All right, let's go transit. Oh no, not a lot of painkillers. Where's the transit now? Right over here? All right, we're going to streets. Look at that. I'm not gonna say anything, but that was like the perfect spawn because we were talking about how we ate ground zero and we're like, let's just get this map done. And we get like the most beautiful spawn. That is so funny. All right, now we're going to streets. That's hilarious, dude, that happened like that. All right, I mean, whatever, man. Oh, that's funny. All right, that's one done. That's 3 done for the guide. On. That's crazy. That's so funny. That's the spawn we got. All right, now we're going streets. I only have 1 painkiller. That's a problem. So I don't think we'll see where we spawn in. I already have interchange done. We can only transit on this map. I can only transit to ground zero or interchange or labs, but we're not going labs. I don't have a key card. So we will actually have to extract this time. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because I don't have any more painkillers. I'm pretty sure I have a flare. Let's extract. Let's try to get out, and then we can see about our painkiller situation and where we're at with the guide. Because if we can extract right now, that'd be 4 down. This is a big map, though. Lots of players, big map. We gotta play smart. We gotta play smart, guys. There you got. Did I bring a flare? I did bring a flare. Yeah, I put a flare gun and a paracord on me, just in case. Oh my goodness, I'm already in. That was weird. Whoa, lag. We'll take the flare. We're gonna try to move through here. Nice, and Easy. We got our flare ready. There's some PMC spawns in this building we gotta be aware of. And there's a boss. That's a good rig. But I did not bring backpack. The player that spawns in here could have like made serious ground heading our way, so. Yo, what's up, Goober? Dude, I did it. We're working on the guide now. We're back, big dog. How you been? I think you gotta do the guide too, don't you? Player MC spawn over here. Dude, I did Psycho, yeah. I did it Tarkov Shooter and Psycho Sniper on Factory. Yeah. What's up, Triggered, bro? Thanks for the tier 1. Good to see you, bro. You do, but you ain't really playing that much? Well, dude, if you want to hop on, we can do duos. You can help me with the guide if you're down for it. If you're down for it. I know you were feeling pretty burnt out because of all the. It was getting spicy there for a moment, huh? All right. If you ever get Psycho Shooter raid done, probably will never do it again. Yeah, you won't have to unless you prestige, which is optional. It's been quiet over here, so I'm not sure if the player spawned or not, but let's just... We have to wait. It was a 40-minute raid, so we gotta wait till 43 to get out. I don't think I've looted enough. I don't have a backpack anyway. I'm worried about Scab, boss. A little bit. Dude, that's the thing is, like, I'm thinking about once we get Kappa, then we'll get out, you know, we'll escape or whatever. And then after that, we'll probably prestige. Because we'll have all the requirements done. Where are we at? 34. Let's wait till 33. We're literally going to bounce as soon as we can. There's no reason to stick around. A little frame drops there. $34. I think is it 7 minutes still? I need to wait 7 minutes before I can get out. Hell yeah, Gibbs. Dude, Psycho Sniper on Factory though? I think that's how I'll do it every time now, bro. Honestly. We don't want the run through. We gotta extract. Because we got ground zero. I don't think I looted enough. You're Googling? I appreciate it. If it's, it used to be 7 minutes, but again, I haven't done this for years. They might have lowered it. Look at the frame drops, dude, on streets when I zoom in. It's 7? Okay. So I have to wait, what, 30 seconds, and then we'll go over there. We can start working our way over. Make sure there's no rats. Seven. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I think we're good. Let's go. Come on. What's up, new man? Like, if you spend 7 minutes in your first map, there is no run-through timer on the next map. So, if you... We just talked about this because I didn't know. Propezi in the chat helped. So, if you spend a minute on a map, you can transit and you will not get a run-through timer, apparently. And then, but if you want to extract and not transit, you need to spend 7 minutes. So that's why we only spent a minute on our first map. And then we transited to streets. The transit's faster. You see my message? I just did the guide. Literally finished 20 minutes ago. You did, bro? Where's your message? Let me see. Why does it not show me your message? Hold on. Take a look. See what's going on. Oh, there it is. Triggered said when he resubbed tier 1 on Twitch, he said, I watched your map vids, and for the first time ever, as of 20 minutes ago, I completed the guide. You're awesome, Ghost. Thank you so much, bro. Much love. I appreciate that, man. I'm so glad they helped, dude. That's why we did it, man. Hey, you put in the work, man. You did it, bro. You did it. That's huge. That's a huge accomplishment. Thanks for the bits, dude. You're most welcome, dude. You're gonna be lurking, Goobs? All right, man. See ya. Good luck in your CS raids. I don't think they call those raids. Dude, so you ditched the guide. Triggered. You must be so close to Kappa then, right? How close are you now? And how? Oh, dude. Also, tell me about it. Triggered. How many times did it take you? How many attempts? Streets with 38 frames was not fun. No, dude. I bet that was stressful. I bet. That was stressful for me there because I was zooming in. I was dropping frames like crazy. So, but we're done with it. We got it done. So let's take a look and refresh. We're out of pain meds. We got to restock before we keep cracking on with it. But yeah, how many attempts did it take you? Why do I have my labs key cards? Did you guys see this? I don't even have the appropriate key cards for or keys for what we're doing. All right. What's this? Oh. Okay. So you did almost all of it naturally, but as of today, you got your lighthouse and streets done. You normally don't go to those maps. Dude, so you did, what is it? You did 8 maps, like just organically, just vibing, and then you were like crunch time down to the final 2, and so you were like, all right, here we go, streets and lighthouse. That's pretty sick, dude. You're in PvE? Oh, bro, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. You can still get clipped in PvE, dude. You're fighting against programming, right? So, like, they can... it's... in some ways, like, you know, they can program it, like, to not have the recoil and stuff. So, you... in some ways, it's a little... it can be more dangerous. All right, dude. That was sick. Ground 0 to streets is done. So, is there another... do you guys know of another cheeky pairing? Last time I did the guide, there was no transits, so... You killed Tagilla and you killed him. Oh, smokes. That's pretty sick. Fighting kill is fun. Do you guys know of any other cheeky transits that we can work on? We only have 6 more, dude, and then we're done with the guide. That's crazy. Perpezy, do you know anything? Hey Ghost, started playing the game last year and seriously appreciate your updated guides. Great teacher, you've given me way more confidence in the game. Stay blessed. Hey, God bless you too, man. I appreciate that, Walrus. Good luck in all your raids, man. Keep crushing it. There's a big learning curve, but just keep it up. What order am I attacking them? That's what I'm trying to talk to you guys about. I'm trying to see if you guys know anything. I haven't done this. I haven't done the guide since like before transiting was a thing. So I don't know if there's any cheeky. I've never even thought about it. Like cheeky transits. I don't really transit that much in general. Do you guys know of any cheeky, like the ground 0 to streets combo was insane. All right. Customs has reserve and shoreline. And then reserve has woods. All right, let me pull those up, guys. I'm gonna take a look. Reserve has woods. Reserve and woods might be good. Let me see. If you guys are wondering, I'm gonna throw this in the chat. If you guys are wondering what maps I'm using, this is the website. I'm gonna post it in the chat for you guys. So when you go to that website, it's like interactive, so you can like remove stuff. If you hit the levels on the left side of the screen, you can like remove stuff. So I'm basically removing all the loot because it's so cluttered once you look at it, but I'm removing all the loot and all the nonsense. I'm only keeping PMC spawns, extracts, and transits. That's what we're looking at here. You should pull a map up for the transits. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now because I don't really use them. So let's see. Let's look up customs and transit to shoreline and reserve. That transit to shoreline is so sketchy. That's so sketchy. And what's this one? Interchange. We already did interchange, so we did interchange in factory. We don't need those. We need shoreline or reserve. All right, let's do that. Let's go customs next. Reamer does have good maps. Yeah, those are the ones I use for all my videos for y'all. All right, hold on. Let me mess around with this real quick. Boss spawn. The reserve one is good. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on your spawn. All right, so I'm looking at the. I think we're doing customs next, guys. And what I'm seeing, and what I'm thinking is we'll go. It depends on if we have to do reserve and we have to do shoreline. So if we spawn on like the east side of the map, we'll go shoreline, and we'll spawn on the west side, we'll go reserve. It's nice because we don't actually have to worry about extracting, right? We just need to go there. Like we don't have to cross the entire customs map. We just need to get to the extract. Or sorry, just get to the transit. So, all right, let's refuel. Let's refuel our guy. But we have to be prepared. Run through does not end the guide. You just need to do that map again. Yep, that's right. So, we just ate. We got our painkillers back. We will take... We have a factory key. We might need it. You never know. So we got a factory key, and then if we transit to shoreline, oh, ooh, we gotta stick our flare in there just in case, guys. Where's my flare? Did I use them all? Huh. Maybe I used them all. Rubles. I think it's a barter or GP coins. Yeah. Cool helmet with the nods. Oh yeah, dude, the TC 800. This helmet's sick. This is like something you'd wear like in real life. It's something like that. Like you wouldn't. Nobody's running around wearing a U-lock, bro. You're wearing something like this. All right. There we got our flare. What else we gotta worry about? I have food and water just in case our stomach gets shot out. Serve, paracord. So if we go shoreline, then we can use paracord. Cash? No, that's a dude. I only have 10,000. Thank you, dude. That I almost missed that. I'm gonna bring 100,000. I almost did not bring cash. You know, we're gonna chuck another 100K in there, just in case I forget again. That way we won't. Dude, good call on the cash. Just in case, you know, if the car is there or whatever. All right. So if we go reserve, we have our paracord, and I will ditch my armor. It's class 6. We're running class 6 on everything, but we'll ditch it if we need to. If we go reserve, I'm gonna take. If we go reserve, this is the extract we're going for. Paracord. If we go shoreline, we'll do paracord as well. Is what we'll go for. No backsack. No, dude, I'm not taking it because look, I'm already 30.6, so I don't want to be overweight. And we're not really looting. We're just doing the guide. Is what we're working on. So I don't really care about loot at all. At all. So we're trying to stay light and get this done. So. All right, reserve a shoreline, and then can do no bag as well. What do you mean? There's not a no backpack extract on either of these maps. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Talking about labs? All right, hold on. So I'm going to pull up the other maps too, just in case. Just to get ready for wherever we transit to. So if we transit reserve, we'll have that. Transit. Oh, dude, if we go reserve, you know what? What backpack? Oh, you're talking about the sewer manhole? Dude, if need be, but man, is that a sketchy... That's so sketchy. Sewer manhole. I would be... Like, I wouldn't really want to. You know what I mean? Like, you can get shot from so many different angles. All right, I have reserve up. So if we go reserve, we can transit, like, to Lighthouse or Woods. If we get, like, that crappy spawn. You know what I'm talking about? That really crap spawn. We can just wait a minute, transit again, and then go from there. But let me pull up the other one. What's our shoreline? Just in case we get shoreline. We have... The only transit is to Lighthouse. Just keeping all options open. Yeah, good call. Good call. Right behind that sewer manhole, though, is that transit to Lighthouse. It looks like it's in that back field, so that's probably where we... Or no, sorry, it's behind the train yard. It's right next to the transit to Woods. Place names. All right. So we got Shoreline. Shoreline's going to be such a pain, dude. Shoreline is going to be such a royal pain. It's like, if you spawn in like the southern part of the map, it's just a nightmare. All right. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's go. Let's hop in. We got our plan of action here. Do we go night? Customs night? We could. It'd be less crazy, I think, if we went nighttime. Let's try it. I'll bring my my optic. Where's my optic? There it is. Just in case. Factory injectors. Customs night. Got this? Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is such a long quest line, the guy, dude. Man, I'm trying to think about like pathing I'm gonna take. If I spawn like by med building, man, that would suck. That would really suck. I hope I don't spawn by crack house. Silos would be a pretty good spawn, I think. I mean, there's literal spawns like right by transit to Shoreline and transit to reserve. Yeah, what's up, Ballers? Is that standard Thor armor or swap plates? It's the Thor armor, but with a tier 6. I took all the class 4 out, packed it full of tier 6, front, back, and sides. Look terrifying? Hell yeah. I'm not running a I'm not running ahead like some sort of face shield and stuff like that, like class 5 or class 6. I know some people do that, but dude, if there's like the ammo that everybody's using right now, it's gonna fly through that. The armor might keep me alive a little bit. Yeah, silos would be great for reserve. I'm kind of thinking I'd rather go reserve after this than Shoreline. Dude, I'm gonna write this down just in case. So here it is, the guide. All right, so just in case we just in case we don't make it. So ground 0, transit, streets of Tarkov, customs, transit to reserve or Shoreline. What's up, Narwhal? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Reserve won't be bad, especially if you spawn at some. Yeah. If I spawn a dome, dude, we just gotta literally hang out. And then just take the paracord out. That'd be great. There's some dream spawns on reserve. Honestly, with the transits, like I just don't want to be near a marked room, but like if we get the one by train, it is what it is. But being near a marked room is gonna put you in danger, you know? We'd have to figure out how to way to get over there. I want to try to avoid all conflict if possible. Like we'll fight somebody if we have to, but if possible, just avoid conflict. I think is the best thing when you're doing the guide. I just want to live. Dude, that's what I'm feeling right now. I just want to live. So yeah, it seems that way. Okay, this is a crap spawn. You work with the hand you're dealt, so. We already did interchange, otherwise I'd like transit, but I don't like that. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, that's better. 26. So we'll go to Shoreline. That's where we're gonna go. We'll try to cross the junk bridge, and then transit Shoreline. There's nobody camping. I'm worried about people camping with like shotguns. Yeah, I already did interchange, so I'm not gonna do it again. Let's see, that's right. This is there's like a spawn over here. I'm worried about people who are trying to do like insomnia with shotguns and stuff. Freaking A, dude. That scared the crap out of me. Crap. Right here, right? Do I go through there? I've never done this. Is it here? Bro, I don't want to die. Is this it? How do I transit, guys? In the bus? Okay. So you guys are helping me. I don't transit ever. This is like a huge hole in my knowledge. None of this existed last time. This is huge. So this will be customs done. and then we can go. We're going Shoreline. So Shoreline, let me pull the map up. All right. I'm surprised, dude. No little night campers. That's nice. But what time is it in Tarkovia? Dude, I think it's like, I think it was like 2 or probably 3 to 3:30 a.m. when 0300 around there, you know. It's probably 4 a.m. right now. Okay. So we might be able to get through Shoreline at night. The only transit that we might do, dude, there's so many spawns over by the Path to Lighthouse extract. There's so many spawns over there. I hope we get one. I think if I get over there, I would extract. I don't know if I would transit again. I think I would take the, if we can make it to Path to Lighthouse or Climber's Trail, we'll take the dub. I'll extract. And that'll be 2 more maps done. We have a homie who might be joining us in a little bit. He might join us when we're trying to like finish it up or something. Maybe he can join us for like labs or something. As long as you're good on food and water and ammo, you could keep going. But yeah, on the next map, the sun would be up. That's what I'm saying is like, there's a lot of like, I don't know, too many variables. Like, and yeah, like you said, like eat and drink. And I have food and water, but it's supposed to be emergency. Like if we get into a fight and I get black stomach or something, that's what it's for. If I can just extract, like the Path to Lighthouse extract is literally right behind the transit. So I think there's no benefit to, you may as well just extract. They're right on top of each other. So we can just extract and then pick our poison at that point. Labs is going to be interesting. I'm a little nervous for labs because since they I'm a little nervous for nighttime Shoreline, honestly, because you got the people like the 5 sacks that run Labyrinth. They, you know, this is what they do. How nuts would it be if you had to transit to all the maps? That would be brutal. That'd be a cool challenge to do at some point. Might try it as like a challenge. I'd have to map it out though. I don't know, like for example, if you're on, like you'd have to map it out. I'm really nervous kind of about nighttime Shoreline, dude. Running into like a 5 sack. One of them has ESP or something, you know what I mean? He's a wizard. And that's what I'm a little nervous about. Yeah, once we get Kappa, we could do cool challenges like that. That'd be fun. Transit all the maps. I know it's been done. Somebody had to have done that by now, I'm sure. Probably like one of the goats, like Tiggs or something like that. If I could chill for a bit if I get a bad spawn. Yeah, dude, we're gonna take it nice and easy. If I get a bad spawn, we're gonna, Shoreline can be unforgiving. If I spawn by road to customs, I'm gonna need a minute to think about how I want to handle that because there's no good routes. There's no good routes if you spawn there. You have all the southern PMC spawns pushing towards resort or towards that scav base. Dude, please, Nikita, if you're watching, dude, don't give me road to customs. There's so many better extracts. Put me right near Path to Lighthouse, please. Yeah, because we're nighttime, we're gonna get all the people trying to go Labyrinth, like the 5 sacks, and then then you get the night runners they trim it all SJ6 up to the resort to get all the Ledics and stuff like that. So that's what you got to deal with when you're doing night raids on Shoreline. All right. Where are we? It's not the worst spawn. We could have a player that spawned over there, which could be a problem. How do we want to do this? Straight shot, or we wrap the wall? I think wrapping the wall would be the safest bet. Let's wrap the wall. What's up, Maze? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. It's a 45-minute raid, so we want to make sure we get over there. Trying to give the people that are going resort a little bit extra time. And if there's anybody looting these buildings over in front of me, give them a little extra time too. "38 minutes we can bounce, so 40 we'll head out." I think that's a good. Alright, start working our way over there. We're close. We're so close. Oh no. We could have to deal with cultists, right? I just thought of that. Alright, well. Players or cultists? What's worse? We're almost there. We have to wait a minute. Ooh. Gotta wait till the 7 minutes, so once we hit 38, we'll run out. Dude, I didn't even think about the idea of cultists. They're on the other side, though. I don't think they're by the extract. I know they spawn on the other side, though. I've run into them over there. I don't like the rain, either. Makes it hard to hear. Alright, we're getting close. 20 seconds. Yeah, don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Alright, let's go. Come on. No campers, please. Come on. There we go. Let's go, dude. The guide. That's all it's about. Be as sneaky as possible. Dude, is that 6 maps done? We have 4 left. Is that right? We have to take stock. We just did 2 maps again. We're hitting them 2 by 2. So let's look at this next one. All right. Perfect. All right, let's eat, drink, get our guy good to go, and then we'll look at our 4 remaining maps. I think it's Lighthouse, Labs, Reserve, and what, Woods? Is that right? Woods would be a nightmare, dude. I get lost on Woods. It's embarrassing to say, but I do. Especially at night, you get lost. It's such a giant map, and if you're in the woods, like, it all looks like woods. I have to bring a compass if I go at night, so I don't get turned around. All right, let me close these out. So we just did customs, and we did Shoreline. Those are done. Okay, if we go reserve, there is a transit to Lighthouse and a transit to Woods, and they're right next to each other. Let's take a look. Actually, what are all these quests I'm doing? Oh, we're just like doing these transit quests that I never have done ever. All right, Peacekeeper, you got it, bro. What are you gonna give me? Anything good? I'll take the cash. Woo. What's this one? Not a bad helmet. Not a bad. And yeah, the XP is good. We need to be level 45 to get collector. But if we do all the quests, we'll hit 45, but we'll play labs until we get 45. And that will be a lot of fun. All right, there's the guide. See. Okay. All right, ditch that. Oh, we're gonna keep this optic just in case we need it. And we gotta eat and drink. All right. Now let's take a look. The guide. Dudes, we're down to 4. Alright, I'm thinking what we do... let me know what you guys think. I'm thinking what we do is we go reserve, because it could all end on reserve. It's such a PvP heavy map. There's Scav Boss, there's wizards because of all the marked rooms. It could come collapsing down on reserve. So we got to make sure. And woods and lighthouse. Oh, they're all bad. They're all bad. They're all bad. No, hold on. I'm gonna get a drink of water and think about it. We're down to like some brutal maps here. And let me know what you guys would do next. I'm thinking right now reserve, transit to lighthouse, or just bounce if we spawn by dome. Let me know what you think. All right, I'm back. Let's see what we got. What are you guys thinking? Still got 2 least faves. You would knock one of them out. Reserve or lighthouse. Yeah, dude. I think we gotta pull one of their numbers here. Dude, the thing about reserve is if we spawn dome, like, if we get dome spawned on reserve, we are made. We can just chill for like a couple seconds, whatever. And then just 7 minutes, right? 7 minutes, and then take cliff descent, bounce, easy. Even if we get black pawn, we could work our way up the hill. I'm looking at the map here. Let me pull up lighthouse. What do the transits look like on lighthouse? Spawn. I wonder if the rogues are still hostile towards me. They might be. All right, listen. If we go lighthouse, there is a transit to reserve, and if we go reserve, there's a transit to lighthouse. All right, we just gotta rip the band-aid off. I think we're doing both of them at night. That's what I know for certain is we're doing both of them at night because people are doing shooter-born during the day. I'm not looking to get picked off from like some god knows whatever angle. So what time is it in raid? 18. All right, we gotta kind of vibe for a minute, guys. Let that timer cook for like 3 hours in game time. Do a scav raid. I never do scav raids. Oop. Let's run over to Lexos and see if we can grab the gun. Somebody left it. Yo, Triggered, I remember you like to cook too, bro. I gotta tell you what we had tonight, because your boy whipped up something delicioso. I made potato gratin. It's a Oh, what's that word? It's potato gratin with it's from a certain region though of France. Stand by. What is it called? Potato gratin dauphinois. Dauphinois. That's what it was, dude. With walnuts. Is it good memory? No, I remember it. I made it, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Dauphinois. This sort of looks. Hold on. Bro, I have no idea how to pronounce Dauphinois. Oh, that you like cooking? Yeah. I remember chopping up about that, dude. Dauphinois, potato gratin dauphinois, dude. It was so good, dude. It was fire. And then just like baked chicken with like lemon, thyme, salt, pepper, you know. But dude, the potato gratin, gratin, that was really good. There's no way I'm pronouncing that right. And I'm sure there's some French person out there that's like, oh, what is he saying? Yeah, dude, it had walnuts. It was my first time making it for sure. Oh, we got a labs key card. I don't think can you transit to labs as a scav? It was wicked good, man. It was really good. Not gonna lie, it was tasty. We're just coming here to see if what's his face is dead. Oh, we have 13 minutes, dude. All right, we gotta do this quick. We have 13 minutes. We're just gonna run to Lexos and see if we can get his gun while we wait for the timer to go down. Yeah, it was the first time making it. It was absolute bomb. My kids loved it too, which is like, dude, you ever cooking for kids, like little kids? The fact that they loved it, dude, was like, so you know it's a win. Yeah, we gotta zoom. It was really good. We used heavy cream, like heavy whipping cream. And there's no cheese, dude. I was nervous, like a French dish with no cheese. But you'd have to make like a tartiflette, something like that if you want. Something with cheese. I guess you could put cheese on it technically. We just didn't. Yeah, dude, I love cooking. I love it. Every Sunday night, bro. Cook for the family. A little family dinner every Sunday night. That's what we got here. Little backpack. There we go. Oh, somebody took his gun. Must have had something good. We have a Taz. Like, what am I doing? I can't really. Trying to fight somebody with this Taz is gonna be. Ooh, there we go. I have a Taz. Okay. Beware. 20 grand. Who's this guy? Can't loot him. Oh, that's the guard. He must be like bugged out on the gun or something. There you are, you big ugly. Did they take your gun? Damn it. I needed the gun for the quest. Oh, maybe one of these... You know what I mean? Like, maybe a scav picked it up. BTs? We gotta find that gun. I need it for the, what's that quest called? Gunsmith? I'm taking these BTs though. That's a find. Yoink. Oh, dude, it sucks somebody took your gun. I'm gonna have to pop a scav. If one of these scavs looked at the, yeah, look at. All right, that's crap. Where's the gun though? US ammo? Are you tripping? Which one of you took the gun? Who has the gun? No? Who has the gun? Record on the ground? Nope. Fewer than half, so I got like 2 bullets or something. I think they took the gun, whoever was here. Alright. Probably a ventilation shaft, yeah. Dude, maybe he ran and died. So let me go look over here. Maybe he like ran out here and died somewhere. Good player. Right there's a body. Died. Nice. Nice. Okay. Who has the gun? I don't see any other bodies. No. See if we can get the key, get some loot, find a Bitcoin or something. That hideout key. Yo, what's up, Gutta Gaming? What servers am I playing on so you can avoid? I play on auto, bro. I set it to automatically find viewers, so I can hop on their servers. Dude, we're working on the guide right now. Not like in this moment. We're waiting for it to get dark again so we can run at night. Once it gets dark, then we can press on. We have 4 maps to do, so. People ask if you can speak Russian. I say no. You get yelled at in Russian a lot. Why are you getting yelled at in Russian? I don't live anywhere near Russia. Dude, this room used to be great. I think they nerfed it. It kind of sucks. Like, look at this. A screwdriver. I guess if you're working on the hideout and you need some stuff. But there used to be gold spawns in here. Like a bunch of gold spawns. What level am I? 43, I think. 43, something like that. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Except for this. See if we get a gun or something. I think we're 43. We're working on Kappa, and then once we get that, we'll escape. And then we'll probably prestige. I mean, we'll see. Got a key card. It's not bad. How your raid times, Gutta? Are they good? Raid times of I was on a trip last week. I wasn't around, so I wasn't able to play when they fixed it, but all night it's been amazing. Like 90 seconds you're in, which is, dude, so much better. Unless you do night raids. We've noticed that night raids are a little bit longer. What I want to know is what the criteria is. Like, what did BSG change? My keys. Like, what did they change, bro? Like, what, and why didn't they change it way before recently? You know what I mean? Like, if they could have made it this good, like, why did they wait? They could have done it forever ago. But I don't get. It's kind of frustrating. Under 2 minutes? Yeah. If you set it to auto, it's like, it's very quick, which is amazing. Did you guys do the pate thing? Any of you guys do that? I did not work on it. The spaghetti code. Yeah, I know. Dude, I want to know what they did. Like, people started complaining really bad about those raid timers, and then they were like, okay, fine, we'll fix it. And then, like, 48 hours, and they fixed it. You play on Asia servers, they're trash, but you are too, so it's all good. Hell yeah. Empty raids, huh? Empty raids, if you're doing like go here, go there, plant this, plant that, like sort of go retrieve this folder, those sorts of quests, an empty raid's not a bad thing, but like when you have quests that you have to kill PMCs, an empty raid is not what you want. Dude, that's the thing, Triggered. Like, they said they didn't change the parameters, but I don't know. I don't know if they did or didn't. There's no way to really, like, confirm it, right? Like, they said, yeah, we didn't change the parameters. But how could they have done it? They did it. They made it so fast. Like 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Right, bro? But it's good now. If it stays like this, the raid timers are great. Why was this dude using this optic? Do you guys like this thing? I know for the quest they make you use it, but I feel like 8x is just too much. Too much. This helmet is so sick. Don't worry to sell it. You don't need it. I feel like the Razor and the Voodoo. Yeah, those are really good too. That's what I think of your sniper. Get out of here. This too. No snipers allowed. We're done with that. Alright, we're gonna check the raid. Let's check the raid timer. And then reserve 20. That's fine. We're gonna do 20. And then we're gonna go, we'll do reserve. I think I'll do reserve and maybe transit to Lighthouse, or we'll see. I think that's the play. Here's our stuff. We have food. Keys for reserve. We don't need them because we're not looting. We're just questing. So I'm not bringing them. Alright. Let's go. I think... where's this? Flip up. Oh, we should have done this too. I think the Razor is my favorite optic, bro. If I had to pick one, that'd be it. It is so clean. So fresh and so clean. We should have done this at the start of the night. I'm a dummy. I think we're gonna fuel and stuff. Whoa, where's my fuel? Where can you find labs cards? I think you can. Well, I mean, we just spawned in with a scav, and he spawned in with it. Or you can search filing cabinets. You do a bunch of filing cabinet runs, you'll get them that way. I think you can craft them too. Right here. You can craft 3 of them. You need an Intel and an RFID, but you get it back. That's actually a wicked good deal. Holy crap. That's a wicked good deal. What's Intel going for? Well, you basically break even. But I'm not using Intel. Dude, I'm not using them. You run that craft all day? Yeah, I mean, I play labs. I don't need the Intel. So let's do that. Oh, and let's get the M80s cooking. M80A1s. What level is that? My hideout's maxed out, so I'm not sure at what point you get this. Figure, do you know? Intel 2? Okay. Intel 2, I guess. That's when you get it. And then you trade a card for the G28. Oh, that's what you're doing. Dude, I'm not working on this right now. I've stopped my cultist circle because every time I do it, I get the stupid duck. The can of duck meat. It just gives me 5 every single time because I have the quest, so I have to wait until they get rid of that quest. You're welcome, bro. Let's sell this stuff real quick. All right, we can run it. We're going reserve. Got our optics. Couple nades if we need it. We don't need keys. Flare, paracord, we're good. Okay. Reserve. I'm not stalling. I'm definitely not stalling because I'm nervous. That's not what's happening right now. I'm on Twitch. Yep, I dual stream on YouTube and Twitch. The Twitch is pretty new compared to the YouTube channel, so I think we're like 88 or something. Maybe do we hit 90? I don't know. I haven't checked. Let me check. Oh, we hit 90 followers. Sweet. Yeah, the Twitch is pretty new. So if you guys took a follow over there, appreciate it. I started that way after the YouTube channel. All right, map time. Here it is. Reserve. We want... Oh, thanks for the sub, bro. Appreciate you. You remember that triggered? When we well, I'm affiliate now, but like when we first started, you were sending bits, and I was like, no, don't do that. It's going to Jeff Bezos. Dude, that was when we first started. Oh my goodness. That was just a few months ago. Now, on Twitch, a few months. Working on it, bro. Just having a good time. So, if you guys are unfamiliar with this map, we're on reserve right now. So the clip descent, if we spawn at dome, we are just going to take dome. If we spawn by the knights or the pawn buildings or mechanic or something like that, we're probably just going to take dome. Okay. If we spawn by the field... Oh, bloody hell, dude. It's tough. Because the transit to Lighthouse is so tempting. I think I'd rather just get reserve done. We're going to avoid the marked rooms because that's where all the wizards will go and stuff like that. We're going to avoid that. And hopefully they leave us alone. And yeah, man, if we get like a train station spawn, it's not good. There's a really good marked room over there. You love reserve? It's your favorite map? It's one of mine too, man. Early wipe, like new account, I run reserve a lot. It's so good for like meds, good BT ammo, BT, BPs. So good. No idea where I'm gonna spawn. What spawn would you guys want? If I had to choose one, or if I could choose one, I would choose dome. But I'm wondering what you guys would choose. You could get one. You know what? If we get dome, we have to sit there for 7 minutes. But if we get one by train station, we can transit like right away. Ooh, you only need to wait 60 seconds to transit. It's a tough one. Well, let's figure it out. Let's see what we got. All right. That's not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. There's a transit over here. We gotta take it quick. Transit to woods. Oh crap. We're in the marked building. This is like literally where I did not want. We can't transit to 60 seconds. up TKS? You like interchange? Taggy's Concave? Yeah, there's so much. Interchange is an amazing map, dude. Especially like post-expansion. You're 100% right about that. Alright, we're gonna try to go Transit Woods, I think. Freaking hear somebody. I've never taken these transits. Come on. Come on. This is so sketchy. Holy crap. So sketchy. Holy crap. All right, we're changing plans, everybody. We're going woods. That was not part of the plan. Okay. I was not expecting that. We're going woods. Nighttime woods is yeah. Well, oh, where's that? Skirts, extract, transit. Oh, if we spawn by outskirts. I forgot my freaking compass, dude. You guys are gonna watch me get lost on woods. If we spawn like north, like by Scav Bunker, Sunken Village, I am a wreck. Totally get lost, bro. Yeah, I'm working on the guide right now. Simona. That's why I'm like being all sneaky and and like switching maps really quick. We're trying to get the guide done. We have woods, lighthouse, and labs left. So we're close. I was not anticipating this transit to woods thing. I don't like doing woods at night. So if we spawn north, we'll take... There's cultists up there, so it's a problem. We're at night, which this is why another reason I don't want to go at night, because of cultists. But if we spawn up north and there's no cultists, we avoid it. We're going to try to take the car out if we can. If we spawn... Dude, if we spawn by UN roadblock, we are screwed. We're so screwed if we spawn there. It's such a bad spawn. We'd have to work our way all the way up to bridge, but it might not even be there by the time we get there. And going like Emercon base, oh, that'd be terrible. Wrapping the water at night. All right. Nighttime, 21:30. We're at night still. All right, here's the deal. If we spawn UN roadblock or something like that, we're gonna transit factory. I'm not running all the way across woods. We're gonna transit factory and then extract out factory. The run through is irrelevant if we get it. It's not a big deal. But I'm not that's way safer than trying to run all the way across woods. It's just a bad spawn. Do I have a labs card? I do have a labs card. Why? Can't get to... Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying transit to factory and then transit to labs. Dude, if I've already done factory. And factory is... You never know what you're going to get on factory, dude. You could get some psycho with a Tagilla mask and HK. You know what I mean? Like, you're never... with like a grenade launcher. You know what I mean? Or somebody could be running... Like, I was doing earlier... I was running the 338 Lapua rounds, AP Lapua rounds on labs. I was one-tapping everybody for Psycho Sniper. I don't want to be on that map. You never know. Yeah. That's the worst. That's our fail safe. If we have to take the transit to factory, we're gonna get there, and then we're just gonna extract immediately, whatever the closest extract is, so we don't have to. And then we'll get back on course. Just give me outskirts. That'd be so perfect, because we could take lighthouse right there. There's a lot of spawns by outskirts, so it's gonna be sketchy. There's 5 spawns there, and everybody is gonna be trying to get the Sturman kill. All right. Our duo is going to be unable to make it, so we'll press on solo. That's 7 maps done, though, for the guide. 3 more. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. If we finish this, going into the wine cellar, we're popping champagne. That's... We got Psycho Sniper done today. And if we can get the guide done, too, I mean, knock on wood, man. But if it happens, that'd be amazing. Might have to pop some champers. All right, here we go. Let's see where we spawn. Where the hell am I? This is it. Where's the transit? Where's the transit to Lighthouse? It's like right here. You guys know? Oh, we got it, dude. We got it. Yeah. All right, hold on. I don't actually know where the Woods transit to Lighthouse is. Show me. Hold on. Show me. What am I looking for? Some tents? I'm looking for tents. I've never done this transit, guys. I'm looking for tents, apparently. You see trees everywhere. Map of woods. It's not by... Is it up here? There it is. That's so funny. I had to look it up. Now I know. It's tents right here. Look for the tents. Dude, that's the perfect spawn. That was the dream spawn, dude. I was like literally right. I spawned on top of it. I could see on the out, like I'm looking at the map of woods, and I could see it's not at the extract, so I knew it wasn't by the truck. It was like west of that, but I didn't know where. I was behind it. All right, I guess we're transiting to Lighthouse. So let's talk about it now. Lighthouse. What's our plan here? If we spawn... Oh, dude. If we spawn... If we spawn by the water, that's going to be so crappy. Because all the PvP is taking place there, dude. This is going to be a tough one. I'm not really sure where I want to spawn. Passage by the lake. One of those back ones wouldn't be bad. Up by like the lake wouldn't be so bad. There are some PMCs that could be over there, but the village spawn would be great right right near the path, the shoreline. We're going to take this slow because I'm doing it. Again, we're still trapped in this night raid cycle, so we're going to take it slow. But the thing is, night raid on Lighthouse, people are either doing, there's like 3 things people are doing. 1, they're using the bridge and they're going to Lightkeeper, so we don't have to worry about that guy. 2, they're going to the chalets and doing like gold spawn runs and like tech spawn runs. We'd have to worry about those guys if we could go by the chalets, which I really don't want to do. And then 3 is they're going to fight the rogues at night in the water treatment. So that's all people are really doing here. Unless they're questing, then they're going to be like doing whatever. But like, we only have 2 maps left. We have Lighthouse and Labs. Dude, the Southern Road extract would be mint. That's literally like the extract I want. Right by the Southern Road. Southern Road is an extract everybody always has. That would be beautiful. Oh, holy crap. We're here. We're in. Where am I? Dump spawn. Dump spawn. Really dump spawn. Dump spawn. Minutes. So we gotta wait till 42. Right? No, 30, 32. Let's go. Please don't campers. Please don't campers. You have to worry about people that looted the chalets. They're trying to take Southern Road. We have to wait till 32 before we can bounce. We'll get a run through, so we gotta wait. 3 minutes, and we are in a crappy spot. On 2 minutes. Minute and a half, and then we're gonna beeline it for that extract. Come on. All right. 60 seconds. Come on, come on. All right, 20 seconds. I hate sitting at extracts like this. You look good. Twerp. All right, we're good. Sweet. If you're just tuning in, we're not extract camping, okay? We're not extract camping. We're doing the guide. I can't get a run through. I'm trying not to die. Wait. Hold on. Was that reserve? Lighthouse? Is that all of them, guys? If we have 9 out of 10, I might try to get a 5 stack for labs to push me over the finish line, so I have to do it again. I hope we transited twice. We did reserve to woods, and then we did woods to lighthouse. I hope they all counted. They should have all counted, I think, right? This is definitely stressing me out, though. I will say that. Let me see. Let me see who's on. Let's see. We might, if we just did 9 out of 10, I might recruit some homies to just push us past the finish line. Let's take a look. Tasks, the guide. Okay, we just need to go labs. We're almost there, guys. Let me see if I can get some homies to join us for this one. Do we just send it, guys? I'm gonna give him, bro. I'm gonna give him like 30 seconds to respond. If nobody responds, we're just gonna send it. We're gonna go wabs, and I'm gonna beeline it into that basement. We're gonna take that backpackless extract out, dude. My only concern with labs being the last one is there have been a ton of questionable individuals playing labs lately. So the more players we could get into the raid, it decreases the chances of like that happening, which would be nice. Oh, it sucked to, like, all that stuff we just did. It would suck to go there and just have, you know, something sketchy happen. You know what I'm saying? It's the something sketchy that I'm. Labs last is quite insane. Yes. Whoops. Yeah. Maybe that was on my bad. All right. Yeah, we saved it for last. Like, we could literally get clipped, like, because of somebody like a nowhere or something. All right, hold on. Let's get rid of this. We gotta extract, dude. That's the thing, is we gotta extract. All I need to do is get into that stupid basement and extract. But my worry is, like, it's so sketchy, man. If like somebody knows or whatever, or if we spawn in parking or hangar, we could just hit the button and bounce. That's an option. That is an option. I don't think I would do that, honestly. I think I would just go basement. Just go basement. We could do sewer. Dude, the thing about sewer is it takes forever and it's loud, and there's also. We just run it. Let me see if they responded. All right, we got one that's ready in 20. All right, we might have a homie joining us. All right, we might have a homie coming. I'm gonna want to buddy up for this one if we can. Let's see if how quickly he can be here. Cause yeah, this would help. That's just one less other player on the map. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the way I've always done it is I go sewer. Like, if you go in with people, you can just go sewer, and then you can extract while they run around the map and make a bunch of noise. And oh, damn. All right, stand by, stand by. Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe we just send it. Maybe we just send it. He said he'll be here in 20 minutes. I don't want to wait 20 minutes. I think we just send it. We'll just go labs. Screw it. You know what I mean? Let's get some gear on. Dude, oh, man. If somebody freaking sees our gear, they're going to want it. Let me see. Hold on. He's typing. He's typing. All right. All right. Do we just send it, guys? What do you think? Do we just send it, or do we wait? Do like a scav raid or something and wait? Do we send it, or do we wait? All we have to do left for the guide is go labs. We've done the whole thing ourselves, solo. Do we complete it solo? Damn, I feel like I gotta complete it solo. I gotta complete it solo. All right, let's just send it. He's on the whole thing. I'm not waiting. We've done 9 out of 10 solo tonight. All right. So we're going to try and wrap it up solo. You wanted me to decide so you stayed out of it? Yeah, dude. It's going to be spawn dependent. It's certainly going to be spawn dependent. We'll see. It's kind of RNG. Hopefully, just no wizards. We get a good spawn. A spawn in the basement would be amazing. Come on, guys. We got this. We got this. Let's bang it out. Come on. Let's go. Let's do it. Last map for the guide. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. Just please, no red room spawn or something dumb like that. That'd be a nightmare. Come on. Come on. Amazing spawn.
Внимание персонал. Лифты в секторе R введены в строй.
Wait till 30. We're under red, so it's not a good spawn for people who want to extract, but... Come on, come on. We're just gonna wait. "32 minutes. Wait, it's 30 minutes, so at 23 we can hop in there and take it out. Dude, it's a long time. I gotta sit here. Talk to me, Chad. I'm stressing out. I don't want to run around and risk it. You know what I mean? Risk getting clipped. Five minutes. You have to sit in this stupid little room. Hope nobody comes here. It's one of the most popular extracts. I wish people would press more buttons. Then I would know they're taking other extracts. You know what I mean? On 4.5 minutes. You guys are making this more stressful because you're being so quiet. What's up, Stonewolf? You're in a scav raid? Or you were telling me to scav raid? You might have been telling me to do a scav raid and wait. Ah, oh, crap, dude. That ship has sailed. 4 minutes to go. Yep, fight. Everybody fight. Elsewhere on the map, fight. Fight raiders. Get all the juicy labs loot. We're coming back for it. Once the guide's finished, we're going to be running a whole bunch of labs to get to level 45. The crazy suppression fire. What's up, Rat? You want to play footsteps or gunshot sounds? You're just going to give me a heart attack, bro. Footsteps would... Gunshots in the distance is what I like. It means they're far away from me. Bro, if I hear footsteps, I'm going to freak out. We're going to have to deal with it, but like, dude, imagine you hear a stampede. Like a 4 stack coming. 5 stack. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. 2.5 minutes. You play PvE and get scared all the time? The audio in this game is crazy. They made it it's so much better now than it used to be. Alright guys, 2 minutes. 130 seconds separates us from completing the guide. Reserve the raiders are some of the worst. Oh, I know, dude. They're spicy under there. Do you fight them at train? Or are you talking about underground? Have you guys speaking? Yeah, not many games can scare us like Tarkov can. Dude, I'm feeling it right now. I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out. Underground. Speaking of scary games, have you guys played that new Resident Evil game? Requiem, the one that just came out? I have not played it, but I've been watching playthroughs of it, and it's fun. Yeah, same. I'm not a fan of scary games where you can't 60-second suits where you can't like kill, like it's not in your control. Like Dead Space is sick because you can, you know, kill the morphs or necromorphs or whatever they're called. "40-second suits." But I didn't like Alien Isolation. I tried it. But I didn't like that you can't, like, kill the alien. It makes sense that you can't, but doesn't mean I have to like it. Come on. 10 seconds. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We did it! That's the guide! Done solo. Oh, what a crazy time that was. Oh my word. That was stressful, my guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out and watching and bearing with me. Thanks, dude. Survived. We got it. 11 seconds to spare. That's the guide done. Dude, so today literally completed Psycho Sniper and the guide. Psycho Sniper we did on Factory. Imagine that. And then, dude, that was the first time trying the guide. So we did it first time. Cheers, bro. Thanks for the bits. Triggered. Appreciate that. Oh, man. That was something, dude. My heart's racing. We gotta turn it in. Turn it in. We are so close to Kappa. I think we're one quest away now. That's it. That's it, guys. We have one more quest, and then we get Kappa. Once we get Kappa, we are gonna escape. I haven't even looked at the endings yet, so I don't even know what that entails. Is it done? Oh. Gives us access to the mirror too. And this terrible optic. $29,000. Hell yeah. 42,000 XP. Let's get that bad boy turned in. Come on now. Come on now. There it is. And APSX. What a relief that was, dude. What a relief. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so happy, dude. That was such a crazy day. Like, I haven't played. I've been away for like a week. And then to come back and just bam, Psycho Sniper, bam, the guide. Like, that's just feels so good. Look at that, 32 grand. Those mirrors are going for a lot, but we're going to keep them. We're going to use them. Dude, I'm so pumped right now, guys. Holy crap. Triggered, you did the guide earlier as well. So congrats to you as well. We can just sell that. Oh my goodness, dude. Alright. I feel like I need a cigarette. I don't even smoke. Oh my goodness. Dude, we were rolling the dice. Like, you don't know what you're going to get on labs. Like, you could get wizards, you could get, you know what I mean? Like, huge teams. Like, you never know. And, dude, luckily we spawned in a great spot. And nobody, it was like one of the most popular extracts. We're like right under, like, new black and red. And nobody went to use that extract, which is nuts. Absolutely crazy. All right, look at this. As far as I know, this is the only quest we have for Kappa now, is kill these dogs. Hunt them down and kill them all. I'm going to scroll down. You guys let me know. As far as I know, none of these are required. Transitions are not required for Kappa. Hunter is not required. That's not required. The door is not required. These Counteraction. I don't think that's required. Those are for Lightkeeper. Let me check. Counteraction Tarkov. Yeah, that's not required. Irresistible. Let's see if this is required. It's not a hard quest. I just haven't been wanting to do it. Nope, it's not required. The Good Times. I don't think that's required for Kappa. I think that's just a troll quest. Pretty sure it's just a troll quest. Yeah, it's a troll quest. Broadcast Part 5. I don't think that's required. Let's check. Part 5. Nope. That's what I'm saying. Special offer. Well, if we kill the goons, we could get this done, but I don't think it's required for Kappa. Let's check. Nope. Not required. Where is it? Where was I? This is definitely not required. Best job in the world. No, it's not required. I don't think any of these are. These are all just like after the fact, like whatever quests. Connections up north. Full tax down. There's no way. Offensive reconnaissance. This is go to labyrinth. Drip out is not required, but we'll do that. Where? Let's see. Not required. Capturing outposts might be. I don't think it is, but let's take a look. I don't think it is, but let's take a look. No, it's not. Good, because it's RNG. Like, that's not required. Setting priorities. There's no way that's required. Sensory analysis. Let's just make sure those aren't required. Nope. All right, that's it. Yep. Yo, that confirms it, guys. That confirms it. So the only thing that's required is stray dogs. Kill these jabronis. So we're gonna have to hunt them down relentlessly. And this is for Lightkeeper. I think it's for Storyline too. So that's for later. This is it for Kappa. So anyway, sort this out. Yeah, this cooking. Yeah. This is our build. This is our meta NL. We didn't actually have to fire a single bullet the entire time we did. Did you guys realize that, by the way? The entire time we did the guide, I didn't fire a single bullet. 10 raids. What's our survival streak? Yeah, survival streak 10. Didn't fire a single bullet. That's crazy. This is the gun. If we had to, we would have used. We were ready for the fight. But holy smokes. It's done. Alright. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching us get that done. I know I promised Psycho Sniper, but we did the guide instead. And all we have left is to hunt these dogs. These stray dogs. To hunt them, put them down. That's the move. This is our last quest for Kappa. So, you guys have a good night. I am so stressed out. I need a cigarette and a bottle of something. I don't even smoke, but I need to go de-stress, dude. That was wicked stressful. So I'm gonna go vibe. You're welcome, Rat. Appreciate you hanging out. Don't forget, if you guys are not subscribed or followed on Twitch, please like, subscribe the stream on YouTube. Really appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you follow on Twitch if you guys are watching and you're new. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Next time, we'll be doing stray dogs. So we're going to be hunting the goons. We're going to go in thick. Doesn't matter if we die. Doesn't, like, there's nothing. It's just find out. We're going to rush their spawns and we're going to kill them. That's the play. And that's what's going to happen next time. So, well, you guys take it easy. Glad to be back after a week. See you in the next one.